making some headway when the storm hit. That's when it's nice to know Speedy Cash is a good friend to have on a rainy day. Speedy Cash, we're here for you, online and in-store.
The ring that lets you tap to pay for things. We visit a farmer's market to see if it's more convenient than using your phone or credit card to pay. In TechSmart.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Carlos Herrera, live in Reseda, where one man is dead, 2 others are injured after an armed robbery ends up in a shooting. It happened at a popular tattoo shop here. The search for the suspects this morning. Coming up.
Good morning, I'm Frank Buckley. A man remains hospitalized this morning after being shot during a violent carjacking in the San Fernando Valley.
Good morning, I'm Jessica Holmes. LA County avoiding an indoor mask mandate that would have taken effect today. What public health officials are saying about the trend in COVID cases here.
And good morning, everyone. Money, 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 money. That's what everyone wants tonight. We're here, Bluebird Liquor Store in the city of Hawthorne. Good luck, everyone. Yes, the jackpot just increased, $1.28 billion. Coming up, we'll have details, and we're revving hair.
And I'm Samantha Cortese in Today for Sam Rubin. We're hearing from Will Smith. He's answering some questions about the infamous slap. Plus, one singer is not happy about being on Beyonce's new record. We'll tell you why.
Ten o'clock on a Friday. We're heading into the weekend. Last weekend, this is it for the month of July. We're already heading into August. Man, it's going by too fast. Or this afternoon, 72 at the beaches, downtown 82. At the moment, San Fernando Valley, 77, shooting for a high of 94 degrees. Orange County Inland, 75, high of 83. Inland Empire, 96, and 103 degrees in the desert with a chance of showers. Frank.
One person is dead, 2 others are hurt following an attempted robbery in Reseda overnight. This morning, police are releasing new information on how it all played out. KTLA's Carlos Herrera live at one of the 2 crime scenes with that update. Carlos, good morning.
Good morning, Frank. A man is dead, 2 others injured. The violence overnight happening here right outside this popular tattoo shop on Sherman Way. This morning, investigators telling me that there are many unanswered questions, and this appears to be a lengthy investigation. They still have to gather more evidence and figure out exactly what happened here. Detectives now focusing on 2 crime scenes that appear to be related. One where a robbery and a shooting happened, and the other where a person was found with at least 1 gunshot wound. Both scenes are just a few blocks away from each other. It all started around midnight on the 18,500 block of Sherman Way, just west of Reseda Boulevard. A tattoo shop was hosting an exhibit, and people were gathered outside when suddenly they were confronted and robbed at gunpoint by 3 to 4 men. Officials say gunfire broke out just moments later. At least a dozen rounds were fired. 2 male victims were struck and taken to a hospital. They are believed to be the owner of the shop and a customer. Detectives saying the investigation took a quick and unexpected turn. Just a few minutes later, they say someone called 911, reporting a man's body was found in front of an apartment complex in the intersection of Santa Street and Canby Avenue. That's less than a mile away from the shooting scene. When officers arrived, they found the man suffering from at least 1 gunshot wound. He was immediately taken to a hospital where he died. Investigators say he was in his 30s. They're now trying to determine if he is connected to the shooting and the robbery, possibly even being one of the suspects. Detectives are also trying to determine if there was some type of gun battle at the tattoo event. The victims have denied so far shooting back at the suspects, but LAPD says evidence points otherwise. They're now canvassing surveillance video to confirm what exactly happened. This morning, LAPD still looking for as many as 2 suspects. Investigators say they drove away in 2 vehicles, a silver or gray older model Nissan Altima and a white Ford van. They were last seen fleeing eastbound on Sherman Way. If you have any information on their vehicles or this incident altogether, you're urged to call LAPD immediately. We're live this morning in Reseda. I'm Carlos Herrera, KTLA 5 News.
Man remains hospitalized this morning after being shot during a violent carjacking in North Hills. It happened around 1:30 yesterday afternoon, just off Sepulveda Boulevard. Police say the victim followed the suspects after they stole his plumbing truck. He then confronted them at this location. That's when shots rang out. The suspects took off in a silver Honda CR-V. The victim was rushed to the hospital where he is in stable condition. He is expected to survive.
Bill Cosby's attorneys are asking for a retrial in the civil case where a jury found him guilty of sexual abuse. Last week, a Santa Monica jury awarded 64-year-old Judy Huth $500,000. They found Cosby sexually assaulted her at the Playboy Mansion when she was 16 years old. But in court filings submitted Wednesday, Cosby's lawyers argue there was irregularities with the jury after the verdict was decided with an alternate juror. Cosby's attorneys also say they will file another motion to have the decision set aside completely. 84-year-old comedian has denied any wrongdoing in the case.
New details about the woman accused of trying to kidnap a baby from Riverside University Medical Center in Moreno Valley. The family's attorney says Jasenia Miron posed as a nurse and made 2 attempts on the same day to abduct the newborn. Miron is accused of entering the baby's room, undressing the child and changing the diaper. She'd left and then returned about 25 minutes later and did the same thing. The parents then claimed that Miron told them she needed to take the newborn down the hall for a test, and she began to roll that baby out of the room. In all, Miron is said to have spent about 45 minutes inside.
Our clients thought